have to answer these, or that's just us?
I don't have to
Well,
answer
he
them. Of
never
course
answered
not. I
this
don't
question.
answer my
Oh, okay.
questions.
Host privileges.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. So I debated on this one for a little bit, like what kind of like hostile alien would be best. So I'm gonna go with, we'll say like Independence Day alien, right?
Okay, explain how they work.
Please tell me you've seen Independence Day.
No, I'm not some type of idiot. Okay, I've not seen that movie.
Holy shit, Maxos, this is a fucking old ass movie.
No, I understand that.
Okay, alien race
I was jerking off
arrive.
during that year. Okay.
Probably. Okay, alien race shows up and basically starts annihilating cities and shit like that, right? Without any provocation, without any reason, they just start blowing up cities and shit like that. That's basically the alien race.
Sure.
So, partner or friend?
What do you mean partner or? There's nothing to do there. Like to do what? Like what?
To
What are we even
survive.
doing?
Like the idea is you're surviving, right? The whole entire point, all these
Yeah, but
scenarios.
survive how? You don't have to do anything special to survive. You just need to
Right,
live, I guess.
just be hide until the military takes care of it.
If that's the
Oh, really?
the
Okay,
scenario
that
you
was
want to
important.
run.
Okay, so you're going into hiding. All right. All right.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't fly planes or anything. What am I going to
Listen,
do?
I don't know how the fuck this movie works. Okay. All right. So, going to hiding. Sure, partner.
Partner. Wow. Okay. So next we're gonna go with natural disasters, right? So
Wait,
I
did Daniel
know.
answer?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, same shit.
Partner. Like, I'm amazed that you guys keep saying partner. It's very amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna go into natural disasters. So we're gonna go with 2012, and basically Maxos, the world's polars, I guess magnetic polar becomes opposite or whatever. The polar. What the fuck am I looking for?
Can I be spared the physics?
Anyways,
Are you trying to describe the
the
core?
magnetic pole switch, which caused like a massive fucking like I guess a whole planetary storm, which kind of like wipes out the majority of humanity, right? And there's these things called arcs that people survive on when the world goes to shit. All right, same thing. Are you gonna choose your friend or are you gonna choose your?
Okay, but again, what do you need to do here to survive? Is what I try to understand.
Make your way to an arc. Basically, the idea is either make your way to an arc or make your way to a fucking mountain where you can survive, or high enough where you can survive the global tidal wave, we'll say.
Okay. In this case, because it's not a hiding thing, I would go very, very fit friend who cares about me somehow. If my boyfriend is fit, then my boyfriend.
Okay, so partner again. Daniel?
That's not what I said. But
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the thing is, I'm not exactly getting the choice between like the guy that won the decathlon or my girlfriend, you know?
Listen.
we should also we should also know that Daniel's girlfriend is missing a leg, so that's important.
No, he would never choose
Well,
her. She doesn't have
yeah,
two feet.
that'd be a big problem.
Mhm.
He needs both feet to
Oh,
be shoving in his mouth,
wait, wait! I didn't say she's missing a foot. She's missing the leg in between.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
she carries around the foot still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think most of these scenarios are probably gonna because like I'm trying to think of I don't know if there's a friend that I don't know if there's a friend that I would feel like is enough of an advantage to just totally sacrifice my girl for. Like because there's a decent chance I die either way is the way I'm thinking.
Well, the way I wanted the scenario to play is that you are surviving. No matter what no matter the scenario, you're surviving and you're choosing someone to survive with you, per se, right?
Wait, that
if I'm
is the
surviving
dumbest-
either way, then it's just partner.
That completely changes everything. We've been answering under the different logic.
I'm telling you, I didn't want to give you too
What do you
much
mean you didn't tell
information.
us? We said that. We
I know,
literally
but
said we're gonna pick. Hmm.
yes, I know, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to make it like an absolute. I wanted you to go with what you found best for whatever scenario it was, right?
Okay.
Are
Okay,
you
so
just asking if we enjoy our partner's company or
no,
what?
no. This has to do with how much you care for your partner.
Okay.
This is the whole entire point of what I'm doing this for. I've done it with a couple of other people, and surprisingly enough, you two are so far are the only ones who are just picking your partner all the time, right?
Are we sure about V not being a host anymore? Are we sure about that?
I mean, she deserves another shot, really. I mean, that was
Hmm.
I don't mind if she comes. It's just as long as she's making it
Right.
reasonably entertaining, and as long as she's not fucking yelling over
Right.
people and shit, right?
Right. Now, this is
I
completely
seriously don't
unrelated to
mind.
the quality. It's completely unrelated to the quality of this line of questioning. Completely unrelated.
Unrelated, I agree. But again,
Mm-hmm.
if she wants to
Keep
come, it's
going.
fine. Like I don't mind at all, as long as she's like
Uh-huh.
participating or whatever. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so 2012, you both choose your partner. Now you've got a gist that you're surviving for whatever the disaster is, right? Okay,
okay.
so next thing is I want to go with Civil War. Is you guys are good with that one?
Yeah, I've seen that one
Okay.
with y'all.
Explain. Explain.
Okay, so Civil War is basically, let's say it's a global
When the
civil
same
war.
country goes to war with itself.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I think he understood what that was. But I'm saying like the whole entire planet.
Oh.
There's a civil war going on between the whole entire planet, right? So it's
Wait,
not as if you
you're
can
not talking about.
flee. Hmm?
Wait 1 second. I thought you were talking about a movie.
Yeah, it is a movie, but
Oh.
we're making it so it's global. So it's not as if you can flee to
So
another
it's a
country.
world war.
Yes, but it's like internalized world war between countries, between a country and itself, and then other places are having the same kind of thing, right? So we'll go. It's like left and right, or some shit like that. Whatever you want to say.
The Germans have a civil war, and the French are like, what the fuck? The Germans are killing one another, and we should do the same.
Yeah, we'll say some idiotic fucking civil war.
It always seems to be the
Contagion.
Germans.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so civil war decision time, boys.
Yeah, I survive either way. Yeah, I'll go partner.
Okay, well, hold on. Are we okay? But what if we are choosing between like an incredible, like a large amount of different possible friends versus like like
Yes,
like
yes, that's the whole
but
entire
the
point. That's the
problem
whole
is,
point. Mhm.
but what if I want to fuck one of my friends because I have several that I do?
Maxos, we know. This is why you're great for this.
Well,
You
that's yeah. So even your answer is kind of bi.
yeah.
No, but I mean, yes, but I mean, uh, like I could choose a friend because I want to kind of bond over trauma, if you will.
Yes, Maxos, that's fine. Whatever your reasoning for
Okay,
choosing them doesn't
okay,
matter.
okay. Fine,
Okay.
fine, fine, fine.
Okay.
All right. So what is this one? The gay one, the Civil War.
I
Civil War.
choose my friend that I think would fuck me in an apocalyptic scenario.
There you go. Okay, I'm gonna choose a friend in this case because if it's a civil war, I would assume that probably me and my partner will have a lot of fighting because of the whole like kind of like it's a whole vibe. It's a whole global vibe.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna choose a friend, a frenemy perhaps, because like inside of this big civil war, maybe like person that you've been maybe like for example, I have a couple of friends from the math department who kind of hate me now. I don't know why. There's some drama there. They kind of hate me. I have no clue. And I'll be with one of those, and then we're gonna like, oh, actually, we like each other and shit.
So now this is where I'm gonna tell you how other people answered, right? So some people end up choosing their partner and then they chose their friend depending on the scenario. Now I asked them the reason why, and this is why I wanted you guys to give me your honest opinion on which one you would choose, and the reasoning behind them depending on if you had one or not, if you're just choosing I need to fuck someone in the apocalypse. So their reasoning for behind some of the choices of their friend is because they care enough for their partner that they wouldn't want to put them through such a horrendous, insufferable moment, in life. They would rather
That is a
choose someone.
stupid thing.
But wait, they would rather than just die?
That is the
because
dumbest
okay,
thing.
it's not the dumbest thing. Now you see, you're jumping the gun. If you care for someone enough, let's say it was a fucking great alien type where they're gonna torture you and abduct you and rape you, or even in the Civil War. The reason why I put the Civil War there is, let's say you get captured, you might survive. You're captured and your girlfriend is captured. She could potentially be raped or whatever else, right? There's no absolute that they're gonna continue like being okay. Would you put them through it? If you care enough for them, would you want them to live through such a disaster and be, really broken or traumatized that they're incapable of functioning? Do you say fuck it and just say I'd rather them pass and survive with a friend, or would you love them to have them suffer with you in that kind of event? That's where the whole entire thing comes down to. And
Yeah,
it
comes down to being dumb because you said in the premises here that you would survive. So the assumption is that the person next to you also does.
Yes, but surviving doesn't mean you'll be surviving like healthy. You can survive and be a prisoner. You can be surviving and be, I guess raped
so
by
this is a
aliens.
monkey.
Like you can survive
Sure.
and be
I mean,
starving.
listen, maybe it's rape to them, but maybe it's not to us. Maybe to us it's love, right?
Yeah.
Like it's possible that something is rape to someone else, but not to you. You know what I mean? So let's.
I agree,
anyway.
but again, we're talking from a human perspective, right? So
Yeah,
that's where that's.
My answer is so this is a monkey paw scenario.
Sure.
Okay, whatever. Okay, this is the payoff. For fuck's sake! So the payoff is, hey guys, you didn't pay attention to the question because the question actually didn't ensure that people would survive unscathed.
Yeah,
you should have paid more attention.
I'm sorry, but in all those scenarios, you had to consider how you would survive. This is an automatic thing that a brain is supposed to do, right? This is what I mean. Like, you posed a question to me, I run scenarios in my head. You should have been doing the same thing. This is where I'm comparing being like me versus how you would be, and I'm comparing how we answer that, right? If it was down to me, you told me any stupid little fucking thing like that, I'd be like, oh, okay. Would I want to survive knowing that in an alien, let's say an alien invasion? Yeah, that would be a hard one to survive. Food would become scarce. Humans would try and kill you just the same as the aliens. Like, would I be able to like keep food or keep healthy long enough? All those things would run through my mind. And then having my partner with me, I'd be like, yeah, that would be difficult, right? Like, she would suffer.
Sure, it would be difficult, but the alternative is killing them.
Which could be better than suffering, right? Like, that's the whole entire thing.
It's
like,
possible.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they wanted to kill themselves, they could.
Let's take a step
but the
back.
scenario is they're surviving with you, so it's like, it's not really an option, right?
Let's take a step back. So you're saying this exercise ascertained and assessed the very crucial difference in our brain structure that makes the whole separation between somebody who, given a completely irrelevant dumb scenario, would run through certain scenarios and somebody who wouldn't. Okay, well that's amazing.
Again, like the whole entire point is just I always like to see how much people like vary in between each other. That's it. It's one of those curious things that I do, right?
Yeah, but this is a variation that has no relevance in any way.
I know, and that's what makes it fun. That's why it's fun. It's not as if I'm being serious.
The lack of relevance is what makes it fun, Max.
Yeah, of course. Listen.
That's a very common thing you do in entertainment. Like, you want to eliminate all types of stakes, right? And that usually makes it more engaging. Yeah, that's how it works.
Your sarcasm. Okay, look.
He's starting to detect it.
What do you mean I'm starting to detect it?
He's developing skills.
I'm
It's chair,
learning.
boys.
The AI is learning.
Yeah.
Anyways, look, it was a
Alright.
nice little exercise that I wanted to run. Like, there are so many like little things I want to run past you guys just to see how much
Mm.
we vary sometimes, and it's always fun, right?
Yeah.
And tech, and it's So I'll have more in the future. Then the more we podcast, the more I might start off with shit like that, right?
I cannot wait.
Hey,
Well, look, it had potential.
what do you mean it
We
had
can leave it
potential?
at potential.
Daniel.
I started off pretty interested.
Yeah, it started off like it would matter, like if it's your girl, like it would actually matter, and that you are trying to tease out um, the situation, like the awkwardness, but no, it's about if you remember that a person who's surviving could also be whatever inconvenienced, I guess. Okay.
Listen, the whole entire point is you have to take into consideration the other person, right? Have you guys had a talk about, let's say, if certain things happened, would you?
Yeah, but what we didn't take into account wasn't the other person. We didn't take into account the scenario that the two people who survive are going to be
Mhm.
skated like freaking like for life. That's the part that we didn't take into account.
Okay. Okay. I feel like you
Okay,
didn't take into
so it has
account the
nothing to do.
scenario itself too. You just said, someone to fuck. Boom. My girlfriend.
No,
Yeah,
that's not the
that was
extent.
it.
The extent
That was
is
it.
them
That was
not
the
dying.
extent.
No, you taken all of the parameters, which is we both survive, and would you kill them to not subject them to harsh conditions?
All right.
Hmm.
Also, like wait. Why are you assuming that they die kind of like painlessly, and instead of dying slowly in incredible fear and agony?
Well, that's it. That's
My assumption is
Right.
I'm abandoning them to deal with it
Right.
on their own.
And they will feel like, oh, you know what, this is better than I'm like being besieged by like a horde of zombies who are gonna slowly suck the blood from my brain from by the end of my toes.
Yeah, I didn't hear about
Yeah,
this like anti-rape technology. If I abandon them,
right,
they're
right,
not
that's
able to
that
be
part as
raped
well.
anymore.
okay. Listen. Look. So now that you've got a sense of what I'm gonna do, you can
Wait 1 second,
anticipate for the future. Okay.
interruption.
Yeah.
So next time you have one of these terrible hypotheticals,
Mhm.
go record yourself asking your friends. So we should do the pod, you asking your friends, and then we
Okay.
react. We should do way more react material. Okay, that's what we're not doing right. Way more
Yeah,
react
but
material.
That's
So you
hard.
ask a friend,
Mhm.
uh-huh,
No, go ahead.
yeah,
Finish.
and then you just play it and we react to it.
Yeah, but I feel that isn't very fun. I don't know. I find React content kind of pretty like, bottom of the barrel kind of thing. It's like,
Well, it is.
It is, but people love it.